What is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about the biggest freak of natures in the NFL. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And also, make sure you watch to the end to see which rookie I think will be one of the biggest freak of natures in the NFL. Now let's get on to the first person. The first person is Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a freak of nature because his arm strength is absolutely incredible. He can chuck that ball over 80 yards. It's only his third year as well. He did run a 4.75 in the 40-yard dash, which was pretty solid as a quarterback. Not fast, but just solid. His arm strength is incredible. Being even at 6'5", 238, still a 4.75 is actually really good at that height. So his arm strength is insane, how he can just throw that ball 80-plus yards and all right accuracy. You can see this is the pro day for him back in, I think, 2018. As he just gets better and better each year. Like this year, you saw he's a MVP candidate. He threw really well his third year. His second and first year, he didn't throw so much as accurate. He played a little bit dumb in his first or 2 years, but still, he's an absolute superstar, in my opinion. I think he could be a 3-time MVP in his NFL career if he keeps playing like he's been playing with his arm strength. A nice addition with that Stephon Diggs to their lineup to help him have another target to throw to. And they got Cole Beasley. I think they did sign Emmanuel Sanders this year as well, which was a pretty solid pickup, being a little bit of a veteran on his team as well. But still, he's an amazing athlete. I think he's going to be one of the scariest players up to he retires. I think Josh Allen can be one of the best players in the NFL, a top 3 quarterback. Really, he was this year, my opinion, but I think he can be top 3 for the rest of his career if he keeps playing. No injuries can stop him. If he doesn't get any injuries, then he can be even better. But him running as well is actually really good. I think one of my favorite running quarterbacks to watch because he's a lot bigger. He can go through people, kind of like a Derrick Henry, but not elusive as much or trucking. But then he also has his little catching ability, as you saw there. That's pretty nice. So, yeah, that was Josh Allen. I think the next person on our list is even more of a freak of nature, and he also looks like a bodybuilder as well, if you really want to say it, as a 23-year-old guy as I'm recording this. Next person who I think is going to be a freak of nature is one of my favorite players in the NFL, DK Metcalf. He is an amazing player. Look at the speed right here. One of the best plays I think that he did all year last year. Maybe even the best. How he ran him down. I think he ran at 22 miles an hour through Buda Baker, being 10 yards behind him, 10, 15 yards behind him. He did never quit there. Well, I think DK Metcalf is an amazing freak of nature. He stands at 6'3", 229 pounds, and he ran a 4.33 in the 40-yard dash, fastest as anybody we've seen at the overweight of 225, which is absolutely insane. With a body fat of 1.6%, he's just a freak of nature for sure. If you just look at him, an amazing grab right there. This is only his second season as well. His first season, he got 900 yards. This season, he got over 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns, which is really good as a second year. He made some pretty good, insane plays. There's some plays where it was a little bit dumb of him, like how he slowed down with the Cowboys and the ball got knocked out. And then there's some other ones where he could have caught the ball, but he didn't, so yeah. And then his arms are also 34.78 inches, which is amazing to have 34-inch arms, even almost 35-inch arms. And then his hands are almost 10 inches, which is really crazy to think about how big his hands are. And his vertical is also pretty insane as well, as you got to see in the Vikings game. His vertical is a standing vert at 40.5 is really good for a wide receiver. And he loves to burn players like that right there. He just burns them on the streak route, which is phenomenal. And I think, could be one of the best wide receivers in the game if he doesn't get injured and if he keeps playing great. And he needs to have a good mindset, because at the end of the season, he didn't have a great mindset. End of the season, he wasn't too good. But the Eagles, he went off in the Eagles with like 176 receiving yards, I'm pretty sure. He didn't get any touchdowns, but still 176 receiving yards. Absolutely insane. So that's why I think DK Metcalf's a huge freak of nature. And then you can also see his strength just to plow down James Bradbury right there. He still got tackled, I know, but still, a man just can throw him down like that is absolutely insane. And then he did go in the playoffs with Russell Wilson. He only got, I think, 2 touchdowns, 97 yards or something like that. If Russell Wilson can get a good O-line, I think Metcalf can become even better and better each year. So, yeah, he did break Steve Largent's record as well, which is pretty insane. And now we got the next person, who is a huge person that plays for the LA Rams with amazing feet work and stuff. And that man's name is Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, at the size of 6'1", 284, his weight is humongous. 6'1" not great, but still pretty big as well, though, if you think about it, as he is running a 4.68 in the 40-yard dash. At that size, he was faster than Josh Allen, even though Josh Allen's a little bit bigger, but a lineman faster than Josh Allen. That is pretty insane. And then also, how he can bench press 500 pounds, he said, that is absolutely insane to think about. 500 pounds. So he can pick up himself and also DK Metcalf, roughly, and bench press him. That is absolutely insane to think about. His amazing feet work gets him through that O-line and hits the quarterback pretty much every game. I think he won Defensive Player of the Year 2 times in a row, which is absolutely insane. And then he also a phenomenal player. Look, this is his feet work for his workout right here. This is normal speed. That is how fast his feet is at a 284-pound man running that fast with his feet work. You can probably do that in like 2 seconds. I can probably do that in 22 seconds. I'm like 122 pounds. That is how insane Aaron Donald. Look how fast that is. Tell me another player who can do that. Nobody. He's so good to get through that line and hit that quarterback. And that's why I think Aaron Donald is a freak of nature, which he is. When you see a man go that fast, I hate those ladders, but I can't even do that. He can do that easily. I always trip on the ladders most of the time. Ring steps, I might have to do this for a workout if I want to get good feet work. That is insane to think about. Like, look at that. How fast he is. That's slow speed. That's slow motion. You might think that's insane, but there's a player right here who's coming up who I think can throw down Aaron Donald when he's running that football. If you don't know who that is, that man's name is Derrick Henry. I think he can absolutely throw down Aaron Donald. He just threw down Josh Norman like it was nothing and still ran after that football, which is absolutely insane. Look at this. He just took him, picked him up for a little bit, just threw him to the ground just to get extra yards. That is absolutely insane to think about. Here's another replay. I don't think anybody we can see doing that. Like, he's an absolute animal when he has that football. I think one of the best halfbacks in the league, top 5 halfback for sure. I don't think he's the best. I think Christian McCaffrey might be better. But even with the speed, he might not be greatly fast, even though, because he did ran he's 6'3", 238 pounds. He's a pretty fast man being at that size. Wow, bench pressing 440 pounds. That is absolutely insane to be a halfback, while Aaron Donald is roughly 60 pounds more, 60, 50 pounds, somewhere in there more, and he can bench press only 60 more pounds than Derrick Henry is a halfback. Derrick Henry, phenomenal player out of Alabama. I think he for sure is a freak of nature without a doubt. This man is absolutely insane. Being 6'3", 238, and throwing down players like nothing. Like this right here. There you go. Breaks, just runs through 2 guys right there. You can't tell me anyone better than that. And here you go. He just keeps running. Breaks the tackle, and then gets down. That is absolutely insane. Next person we're talking about is a man who has an insane vertical as a 246-pound man. Correction, not 246. 271-pound man who has an insane vertical. And who that is Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is one of the best defensive linemen in the league as an edge rusher, I'm pretty sure. He is phenomenal. He's really fast as well, standing at 6'4", 271. Taller than Aaron Donald, weighs a little bit less than Aaron Donald. He is just phenomenal. He ran a 4.48 in the 40-yard dash. If you really want to think about that, that's only like 1.5 seconds slower than DK Metcalf. That is absolutely insane. Being 6'4", 271, while DK Metcalf stands at 6'3", 229. That is absolutely insane. His vertical, he has a 41 standing vert. But look at this. That is a 61-inch box, or 60 foot 64. That is insane. He's also so well known. He almost killed somebody on the NFL field with a helmet. Mason Rudolph hit him right in the head with a helmet. It's absolutely insane to think about how good this guy is. First pick in I think the 2017 draft, which is absolutely insane. Like, this man has such a bright future as well as all these other guys. I would love to see him win Defensive Player of the Year one year. Maybe next year. We don't know. But let's get on to the rookie that you guys have been waiting for, who I think will be the biggest freak of nature in that draft class. And that man is named Kyle Pitts. I think Kyle Pitts is going to be one of the best tight ends in NFL history, in my opinion. Standing at 6'6", 246 pounds. 6'6" as a tight end. That is insane. Even though we do see Gronk standing, I'm pretty sure at 6'6" as well. He might weigh more or less. I don't really know. But that is absolutely insane. While he ran a 4.7 in the 40-yard dash. And if you want to compare him to what's Gronk's speed, because Gronk's kind of the same size, Gronk ran a 4.68. So really, if Kyle Pitts can get moving, get faster and better, I think he could become better than Rob Gronkowski. I don't think he will, but I think he could be. How good he is some pretty good catching as well. Insane player out of Gators. He is an absolute insane player coming up, the freak of nature. He's going to be, I think, one of the best tight ends in the NFL in the next 2 to 3 years. And especially at his size, that is going to be insane to watch. What team do you guys think he's going to be drafted by? Comment down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you think anyone else you think is going to be a freak of nature, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. And also, if you want to see more of these videos like fastest players or strongest players in the NFL, make sure you leave it in the comments. I will do those next week. I'm probably going to do the fastest players in the NFL entering the 2021 season. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe and peace.